Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Katja here, and this evening we're gonna make one of my favorite dishes for a single person, stuffed peppers, and I'm gonna show you how to make it. It's really easy and very healthy, okay? So you only need a few ingredients. So the ingredients are just, I show you now, a little bit of minced meat. Okay, it depends like how many peppers you have, so you decide. I got 650 grams of lean minced meat. I have 2 stock pots, which are beef flavor because it goes well with the minced meat. A little bit of garlic, which I'm going to cut and put into a frying pan. Of course, your main ingredients are the peppers, so depending on the minced meat, you decide how many peppers you want. I have a few mushrooms and a little bit of parmesan and some cream cheese, okay? So the grams you need, it depends on how many peppers you have. It's up to you. And I show you now as well how to cut them. So the peppers are like that, okay? So you have to cut them, the top off, cut away the green, make sure you don't destroy it, and take away the insides. And then what I'm going to do is I already put a pot of boiling water on. So the water needs to boil and the peppers go in then. To soften them a little bit so they're not too hard. And I also have my frying pan on with a little bit of oil. Now, so I put my mushrooms and my garlic in, which are just kind of sizzling away. I have it only on 5 at the moment because my water is still not boiling. Okay, in the meantime, I cut the peppers, okay? So they're all kind of washed and ready to go. There's a few small ones. I actually prefer the red peppers to the green peppers because they just have more flavor, but that's just me personal. You can use whichever pepper you prefer. Make sure you remember which top goes with which pepper because they need to fit on top of it. And like I said, if they're standing just like that, okay, and when the water is boiling, we'll just put them into the water. Now, so the mushrooms are kind of like okay to go now. So what we're going to do, we're going to put in the mincemeat. Now we're just gonna get the mincemeat and wait till it's ready. Now the water is nearly boiling, but I can start putting in my peppers. So I'm gonna start with one red one. I'm gonna put as many in as I can. Make sure you use something because you don't want to burn yourself. That's why it's better to use a bigger pot, because the more fits in. Now, with one more fit in. Yes, okay. Now, these gonna take a few minutes now in order to get a bit soft. That's why the mincemeat is cooking. In the meantime, I also have a little baking tray prepared with a little bit of paper on it. You can also use tin foil, and I preheated the oven, which is also going to take a few minutes because the peppers have to go in afterwards, okay? And I also had to put the fan on because it's too steamy, so I hope you can still hear me with all this noise. Now the mincemeat is nearly done now, so it is time to add the stock pots just for flavor. And the peppers are still cooking. I don't usually put too much salt or pepper or anything really at the moment because the stock pots have already enough salt in it. So if you want, you can taste the meat before you put it into the peppers, just to make sure there's enough flavor. So you're just gonna mix it, and later on we'll just add on some water as well, just to have a little bit of sauce. Now, so the mincemeat is actually ready, so that's already cooked. I already took the peppers out, okay, so I dripped them and I put them on the tray. So now we're gonna start filling, okay? So in the bottom, we're gonna put some cream cheese, then we fill up with some minced meat, and then we'll put the tops on and put some cheese on top, and then they go into the oven. Now, so I just filled all the peppers with the mincemeat to the very top, so put as much in as you like. You can squeeze it a little bit down. I also tasted the mincemeat. It does not need any more salt because the stock pots are quite salty, so it has enough salt. So what I am going to do now is going to put the Parmesan cheese on the top of all the peppers. And then we're just going to put the top back on. And we're just going to pop it in the oven. So I'm going to correct myself from earlier saying that it is healthy because of all the cheese and all of that. It's not actually very healthy, but it is extremely yummy. And like I said, it's one of my favorites. I absolutely love peppers. And I could eat them every day. So yeah, the cheese is going to go everywhere, but that's absolutely no problem. So we're just going to do that. Pop the tops back on. I nearly had the peppers in the water for too long because they were nearly gone a little bit too soft, which I didn't really want to do because yeah, you do want a little bit of crunch to your peppers, but that's all right. Your vegetables are cooked, so that's fine. So that's it, and a little bit more on the last one. And yeah, so that's it. Lovely. So these are our finished peppers. Now the cheese still has to melt, so we're gonna put them into the oven. Only for a few minutes, okay? Because it's only for the cheese to melt. It doesn't take very long and the oven is already preheated. So when they're ready, we're gonna take them out. Now, our peppers are now ready. As I literally said, they only take a couple of minutes, especially when the oven is preheated. So we're going to switch that off, okay? And we're actually going to take them out. So I just need to get myself something to take them out with. And here they are. They look delish. Now, and these are your finished peppers, ready to enjoy. I'm going to cut one now to see what they look like on the inside. Now, so I just picked the red one, so we're just going to cut it in the middle. It's very hard to do with one hand, but I'm definitely going to eat it. Okay, I'm just going to show you what happens on the inside. So give me 1 second. So I just cut the pepper in the middle, so it's absolutely amazing. So you have the cream cheese in the bottom, there's cheese on the top, and there's also some mincemeat. So like I said, so this is it now for me. So this is my recipe for the stuffed peppers. I absolutely love them. I hope you will love them too. And yeah, we'll hopefully see you sometime soon. Bye. Thanks for watching.